But now I'm Doug right here today. I'll be doing a tournament report for the Athens, Georgia regionals. I went 4-3. Well, sorry for the camera shaking. Here's the mat that I got. Yeah, I'll be talking about my time at the place and then my matches and my deck. So I pre-registered, and so sorry about that. So, I didn't have to go through the humongous line. I did wait in line, but it was only for I'm gonna say 10 minutes instead of the hour-long line. And it was at a card shop. The card shop was actually really good. It was really cheap and had a really low, a really high stock on most stuff. It was called Card Advantage. I don't know if any of you are familiar with it, and I already had the Mewtwo, but they didn't have the Mewtwo, but they had all the other ones. I'm talking about these. They were $1.50 each, and so I already had the Mewtwo, so I figured I might as well get the other three, so that I could have all of them. So, yeah. And I went 4-3 and got 18 packs, and I pulled a full-out Mewtwo, a Blastoise EX, some other crap, but I did manage to get, I don't know if you can tell what this is, but it's a full-out Mega Charizard in one of my packs, so, that's a pretty good pull. But anyway, my deck. I played 3 Gardevoir EX. I actually did this profile a little while ago. I changed it, but it's pretty similar. I wonder if you guys can see, yeah, I'm gonna try to start doing my deck profiles like that. Actually, I don't think that'll work. Never mind. I lied, guys. I lied. 3 Gardevoir EX. This is the Despair Ray one. 4 Shaman. I almost got a full art at the place, but I needed to go to my round before we were done trading, so I didn't bother trying to get it. 2 Hoopa. I originally had 3, but I cut it to 2, because 3 is a little excessive. 2 Dragonite. The pull-up ability is just so good, and then 1 Hawlucha and 1 Rattata. I really need that reverse Hawlucha, but I couldn't find it anywhere. Nobody had it, so yeah. On to supporters. 3 Sycamore, 2 N, 2 Lysandre, 1 Box Grit, and 1 Hex Maniac. Stadiums, just 3 Skyfield. Sorry, I'm taking a while. 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Versus Seeker, 4 Spirit Link. Those are my 4s. One thing that seems to be really weird is it's actually kind of hard to get a Gardevoir Spirit Link. Sometimes, which I don't really know why, but 3 Trainer's Mail, 3 Fairy Drop, 3 Mega Turbo. Those are the 3s. The Fairy Drop is so good against the Eviltal matchup, which I didn't actually face any Eviltal, which sucks. 2 Escape Rope, 1 Switch, and 1 Super Rod. I tried to bling out this deck as much as possible, so you might be able to tell. And then energy is just 7 fairy energy. So this is the deck. So round 1 I faced Greninja. We ended up going to game 3, but I won game 3 pretty easily actually. Round 2 was against Rainbow Road. Round 1, I did really well and won. Round 2, he did really well and kicked my butt. And then round 3, it was kind of even. But I actually never tested against the Rainbow Road matchup because I didn't expect it. And so I came up with the theory that maybe Lissandering up, basically streaming Lissander, essentially, for their Xerneases and knocking them out. But he just powered up, won next turn, and then killed, and it was just, the prize trade didn't work out well enough. And I had 2 prizes left when he took his last prize, so yeah, I lost that. And then, what was my next? I faced the same guy that I faced round 1 in Athens last year, so that was kind of cool. He was playing the same deck, actually, a weird Salamence deck. This time, he was late the first game, so I won the first game. And then the second game, 2 minutes before I would have won the round, he showed up. But he was playing a Salamence deck, so I won. And he had Salamence EX, but it was prized, so there was no hope, really. Yeah. The next round, I faced Turbo Dark, and here was when I was really scared because I didn't know how it was gonna go. And I knew if I lost, I wouldn't make cut. We went to game 3. I misplayed, forgot to attack, but it didn't really matter. And this was game 2, actually. But then I listed it up a Shaman and killed it next turn, so that didn't really matter. But, game 3, I started with a Dragonite and had 2 Megas and a Hoopa prize. So, I was like, I can't. And we ended up going at a time, I think. But I think he beat me on turn 0. So, yeah, and I was like, poop. No top cut. But who cares? Next, I went up against Volcanion, and I did pretty well. I won, I think, in 2 games. I think. I'm not sure though. And then round 6, on a combination of lack of communication and my stupidity, and I'm not going to get into details, I lost because of me being quote-unquote late to the match. So yeah, I'm not going to go into the details, but yeah, I'm kind of mad about that, because yeah. So I was 3-3 then, and my last round was against Lockbox, and I was scared because they started Glaceon, but I got a pretty good start, and he played Mew and Hoopa and Shaman. He actually played 1 Mew, 1 Shaman, and 2 Hoopa. Or no, 1 Hoopa and 2 Shaman, I think it was, on the first turn. And I had 2 Lysandre and the Versus Seeker in hand. And so next turn I set up a Guardy and then just Lysandre, pass, Lysandre, and won. Even though he had Glaceon. The next game, he started Jolteon. But then top decked Glaceon. But then he got a Mew and a Shaman. He didn't get the Hoopa, but he got a Mew and a Shaman and played them. So what I did is I powered up a Mega and had a Guardy on the bench. I put a Spirit Link on the other Guardy, and then I used Switch and then powered it up to 3. So he was, actually I switched when it was powered up to 3. So I life linked for 100. He did not expect that. And then I knocked out his Glaceon and then Lysandered the Shaman, killed it, Lysandered the Mew, killed it. And then game. So I was 4-3. And we went to a bunch of other places. I went to this really, well, I didn't go, but I got food from this really cool place called Taqueria. And it was really good. And it was Taqueria, basically. Not like Taqueria, like, most places. And yeah, we went to this weird pizza place. We went to a place called Zombie Donuts, and the donuts were freaking magical. And we went to a store called Second and Charles, and the box is a little jacked up, and I know that there's shit everywhere. That's not my shit. But I got this for $10. It is used, but the box is a little bit messed up, but for $10 I got it. It has, whoa. Oh, that's weird. Doesn't really stand very well, even though it comes with a stand. That is very weird. Whatever. It stands better when it's close. So yeah, there's the Pokeball. And here's the gold card. I got the Togepi. They only had this one, so didn't have a choice. And it still has the sorry, my hair's in the way. It still has the certificate of authenticity, so that is awesome. And I might have just broken it. I'm kidding. I hope. Oh yeah, never mind. I definitely did not break it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And the Pokeballs has a few scratches on it, but it's mostly fine. So yeah, that's really cool. And I can't believe it was only $10, because most places you can find them not used. They're usually $25 or so. And so finding it gently used, aside from the box, which I don't really care about the box, being more than half that price, or less than half that price rather, is a really good deal. Like I said, that shit over there is not mine. And I did some trading, got some good stuff. Most of it is actually not in my binders, mostly in decks. Yeah, I had a really good time. My friend was there. Actually, I think I have, no, never mind, I do not have time. But he went 2-5. He did really poorly. But he got bad matchups and stuff like that. So, and it was his first regionals. So, it's not like he's an expert and just did super poorly. It was his first time, so. But yeah. and he got 97th. Leave a like, subscribe, and keep on gaming.